Guys, what's up with this new wave of spiritual awakening that is full all over any social media feed that I go to? The only thing I see is spiritual awakening, spiritual awakening. Now, while I am uninterestedly happy for you guys, there is one thing that you do that is causing me to make this video, and that is preaching against Christians going to church. Yes, Christians love to go to church and they're not going to stop, and I'm just here to scratch on the surface as to why we're never ever going to stop going to church, no matter how mad you get. We are aware that God is not in the physical structure that we go to worship in. We are aware of that, but this is why we're not going to stop going to church. First, we need to belong to a body, to an entity. Even you guys belong to your secret societies and whatever. It is important to be part of something, identify with something, and be part of something, and that's what we get when we go to church. Secondly, praise and worship. Are you aware that almost all the churches except Catholics has this jam-packed jam session? In fact, if you are in Africa or all these Caribbean churches, you know what I'm talking about. We have a complete jam session. In fact, in some cases, it can even be a dance-omania with this invincible gold medal that is awarded to the best dancer. And you know what the dance, praise and worship does to you? It keeps you happy and it keeps you fit. Number 3. We are going there because we want to get married, all right? Just the same way you scroll on your dating apps, Tinder and wherever, and you plan to meet all these psychos and serial killers who end up making you just split your bills 50-50. All we have to do is go to church and, take note of a brother's new haircut or just fall under the anointing. Yes, we have like-minded people there who have also come scouting and hunting, and that is how you get hinged, all right? And in the event you can't do it by yourself, there is always some old guys or old ladies who will help you with the matchmaking. Now, moving on to number 4, you have set yourself up with a guy or with a lady, and now we are moving on to the next stage, which is wedding. Do you know that these people in church will actually plan a surprise bridal shower for you? They will shower you with gifts and they will make sure you have no idea about it. All you have to do is to be a beautiful bride, or all you have to do is to be that handsome groom. Yes, it does happen. And now your wedding is here and the gifts are there. All right, now you're having your first kid. You need people that will surprise you with that baby shower, and they always do it so seamlessly. It's like there is an entire department of event management that will make sure that your baby shower doesn't go wrong, even if it means having an accomplice to make your husband keep you. They will just come up with something and make your baby shower the best of the best of the best. And you need these kind of things in your life. And while you're out there, you have to plan it for yourself and call people. In church, they actually surprise you, and you better be surprised because it's always so surprising and cute. And now we move to your kid has been born. If you now appoint yourself to be one of these poor parents or financially challenged parents with very smart kids, guess what? The church has got these people that are so connected, and they can always help you with like getting a bursary for your kids or a scholarship. They have it sorted. There's always somebody like that in the church. And now your kid is graduated, right? There's always somebody. There is a professional cocktail of people. Name it. Is it lawyer? Is it architect? Is it surgeon? Is it accountant? Whatever. There's always somebody who's going to help that child again with a career path. And it's always so seamless. Trust me, it's always so seamless. And now the best part. I've lost my count. We are like on 7, 8? Okay. When you die, it doesn't matter how orphan or outcast you are, they will prove that you are not from the house of King Saul, whereby the dogs will eat your carcasses in the city and the birds will eat your carcasses in the country. No, these people always go out of their way to make sure they give you a decent burial, regardless of how much they never liked you. You'd be surprised that the person that hated you the most will be looking their best on your burial. But now what is important is that you have a decent burial. Not everybody experiences that. On to number 9, I guess. Number 9, if you are struggling with career path, there is somebody there. If you become sick, regardless of the dawn of fatigue, there's always gonna be people to help you with that medical bill, except you just decide to throw in the towel and there's always somebody who's going to help you if you are having any health challenges. Like you people, you already know that Christians are afraid of dying, right? Therefore, we'll do everything that we need to do to make sure that one of our people stays alive. All right? What else do we do? There's just a whole bunch of things that Christians going to church and having this conglomerate helps us in our lives, and all of this has got nothing with God being in a structure, because God is in us. And now you say that there is no love like Christian, there is no hate like Christian love or whatever. We don't give a damn. We are still gonna go to church. We're going to go to church to get married, to have babies, to get academic, whatever. There is this one. This is actually very interesting. If you find yourself in a foreign country and you are having like problem getting into the system, there is always somebody in church who knows how you can get into the system. What am I talking about? All I'm saying is that Christians are not going to stop going to church. So you all better stop wasting your time. You can find a way to indoctrinate people. You can come up with things to do or say in your awakening, but just leave Christians and their church going out of your business, because we're not going to stop. I've just listed almost 10 reasons why we go to church, and we're not stopping, and none of it is connected with God being in a particular structure, because we know God cannot be contained in whatever we can build. So there you go. I hope you leave us alone.